ferry to Newcastle.
And it's really windy, so we're not looking forward to this crossing.
Every year we have to go back to Ireland for 1 month Heimatdienst. This is where we travel around different churches, taking services and sharing in meetings about our work here in Germany. We spent the whole month of February in our camper van. February in Ireland was still 10 degrees warmer than February in Chemnitz here in Germany. A few hours drive and 2 ferries later we were back in Northern Ireland. Every Sunday we had church services or had midweek meetings, and I even did a couple of wee gigs as well. But we also had lots of downtime, so we wanted to take you with us and show you what we get up to when we spent the month of February in Northern Ireland, our homeland. Enjoy. So we're in Ballymena Methodist this morning. Got the shirt and tie on. Have to do a wee bit this morning. There's the main man. There's a minister. How you doing? Good to see you, mate.
Radio, playing some rhythm and blues, rock and soul and hip hop too. I'm blessed, cause you know I'm blessed. I'm blessed, just to know I'm blessed. I'm blessed, I'm blessed.
So today we did a really nice walking tour of the city of Belfast, organised by the Four Corners Festival. It was sort of a little bit of the historical background of certain parts of the city, but also with poetry, and one of the main themes was homelessness in the city. And it really challenged me. I was shocked by some of the statistics of how many homeless people there are in the city now.
Well, one of the other places we visited was the non-subscribing Presbyterian Church, and fascinating there, a guy called Thomas McCabe back 1786, they were about to set up a slave trade in Belfast, like so the way it's in Bristol or in Liverpool and Glasgow, sending out hundreds of thousands of slaves out to the Caribbean and Americas. But this guy Thomas McCabe, a member of that church, went to the meeting where they were discussing setting up the slave trade, and he said, if anybody gives a guinea towards this, may their hand be withered. I mean, he just basically condemned it, and because of that everybody decided against voting to set up this company dealing with slave trade. And so Belfast was never involved in the slave trade officially.
Yeah.
Not like other parts of the UK and the islands here.
But it is amazing, I think, and inspiring and challenging that one person can change
Have such an impact,
you know?
yeah. Four Corners Festival, it's about bringing people together in this divided city. A great festival. Check it out online. It's every year in February in Belfast. Well worth a visit.
So we're in our home county today, County Antrim, and this morning I got up, went for a sort of power walk jog. Barry went to the restaurant and had a fried breakfast. And now we've decided we're going to go for a little walk, so we're driving up into the hills here.
So one of the roads was closed and we've ended up God knows where.
It actually says here, works at Watches a Man here.
You're supposed to be getting all this. When you're on the camera, that's your job. Think of footage.
I think of let's not crash.
That's my job. Your job is to get the exciting stuff for the viewers.
Any other tips for me?
Yeah, you know.
Now look at this. It's this nice wee avenue, as long as there's no car coming up the other way.
This is the hill road and it's taken us on to the beer park. Sorry, the Deer Park Road.
We were on the Deer Park Road,
I
but
know.
got diverted because the road was closed. They're doing road work, so.
We're getting the scenic tour. Diverted traffic, that's a good sign.
We are, we're getting the scenic tour, which is really
Come on,
pretty.
your way.
Can't see, hold on, can't see. Okay.
But you can come up here for a brilliant walk, so we're going to go for a dander.
I've been one day, honestly. I'm just
It'll
putting an
affect the
extra
colour.
t-shirt on. I've got my gloves, and it's unbelievably windy. And she's off.
And we're off. Very windy. It's not quite as windy here. We're right over the Salic Braes. Big drop down behind us. I don't know if you can see where we've walked from over way in the distance there, the wee white van.
Well, Farmer Barry.
Oh, I've just counted all the sheep. Looking for it.
Yeah. Come on, your wife can pick a good walk. I picked it this morning.
Yeah, she did pick a good walk. I've walked off that Ulster fry that I ate this morning.
The next day we travelled around the coast to Benone Strand, one of the best beaches in Northern Ireland.
So we're going to risk it, go down onto the sand. This here could go well, or not, as the case may be.
Stay on the wet sand.
Ooh.
That's all I'm saying. Stay on the wet sand.
And we're going for a swim.
Yeah, cool down now.
It's not windy, like. No, it's a wee bit windy. This is Benone Strand, Benone Beach. Red flags, no swimming. Well, we'll see about that. Might get Jill in yet. I want to drive along the beach too in the van, but have to convince the other half. Novelty these. So, my darling wife
Has chickened out again.
has persuaded me to go in, and she's not having any of it herself. But I used to come here as a kid in July. This is February, so in July, August, it's probably only about 3 degrees warmer.
You're very brave.
You're very close. Okay. Last thing you want is crowds of people watching you.
There were quite a few people in swimming this morning. When I say quite a few, too.
It was a lot warmer this morning.
It was a lot warmer this morning.
Of course.
Did you not bring a towel with you?
No. forgot it all. I forgot it all.
Clunker or what? No, you can't put your coat wet.
Yeah,
You can't put it on wet.
Believe you me, I'm putting it on wet.
Where's your flipping towel, Barry? You go swimming without a towel.
Listen, I was psyching myself up for this. I'm just going to leave the coat here.
Give me it.
Keys are, you take the keys. The coat will be alright here. I'll be in and out in 30 seconds.
You don't want a sandy coat.
It's going to be a wet sandy coat. Right?
Right.
Give us it.
Okay.
I am mad. I am mad. It is Baltic. Oh no, I can't feel anything. I can't feel my feet. Oh, that is freezing. Gotta walk out forever. Here we go, we're going into this wave. This is it. This is it. We're going in.
Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah. I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be.
Just going away with my coat. She's walking backwards with my coat. She is bad. Castle Rock in the Atlantic in February.
You had a wee grip there. Had a your wee family cheered when you went in. They did.
As you can see from those last shots of the van, we got a drone. And a couple of days beforehand, I took it out at Carrick Castle down at the harbour to try and figure out how to use the thing. And I nearly lost it. I had no idea where the drone was. Look at me on the right here, standing like a plonker, looking for the drone. I even nearly flew it into the water. I definitely need some more practice with this thing. Join us in our next video where we continue our month in Northern Ireland and show you, among other things, some of our beautiful coastline with the drone. So if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, it's just a good way of making sure you don't miss out on any of our future videos. Thanks for watching, folks. Watch this space.